Welcome back. This is White Mountains Today, live from North Conway, and it's Main Day here on the set. We're talking now with Shawnee Peak's Rachel Wilkinson. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Did I get that right? I always get confused. Wilkinson or Wilkerson?
Wilkinson.
Wilkinson.
Like the sword. Do you have that here?
Exactly. Wilkinson swords.
You don't have that here, do you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Some people know that reference.
You have a little bit of an accent. That's the main accent coming through.
That is, yes, the Southern Hemisphere main accent.
So, for people who may not know, Rachel is a native of New Zealand.
Yes.
I almost said Aussie. You're a Kiwi.
Yeah, I'm a Kiwi.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're used to this cold Arctic front that's coming through.
It's actually not well. New Zealand is surrounded by so much water. It's much more temperate.
It's a maritime climate.
That's right. That's right. But I'm a hardy Mainer now.
Yeah.
We're good. We bundle up and we get out there, and then we break for hot chocolate.
Absolutely.
Right?
Well, the snow is so good right now.
Oh, it's amazing.
You have to bundle up and you have to get out there to enjoy it. So as long as get the hand warmers, the toe warmers. Have as little skin as possible exposed, have the balaclava and everything, and the conditions are great. What are people going to find over at Shawnee Peak?
We have a super deep base. Our snowmakers were out making a phenomenal amount of snow last few weeks. It's been ideal conditions for that. So really great man-made base, and now it's mixed in with a bunch of big dumps, really.
Yeah.
And then the Christmas Day snow, and with this cold weather, it's going to stay nice and dry. It's going to be, it's great. I am not currently skiing this year, which assures everybody else that it's going to be a great skiing season.
Yes.
But I'm just hearing amazing things about the snow. So
yes, you're expecting another little one, so no first tracks for you, so more first tracks for you out there.
This is right.
No Rachel stealing the first tracks this year. But yeah, I don't love to shovel. I don't think anybody loves to shovel, but it's been a little bit easier with the snow because it's light. You just
I know.
throw it
I was out shoveling Christmas Day, and it was not a big deal at all.
So this is great. It's going to stay powdery for the foreseeable future with this this cold weather. So bundle up, get out there. You guys, in addition to great skiing and riding, and you're getting close to like 100% open. The terrain.
We are nearly open. There's I think even this morning they might drop the last couple of ropes that we have. Yesterday we actually had a tree that came down which stopped us from opening one of our last glades. But then I think they removed that yesterday, and I think today that we may be everything but one, which is it's a glade that's got a lot of heavy dense tree coverage, so you really need the snow to push in there. But yeah, so we're almost 100. It's pretty cool for this time of year.
And if you've never skied Shawnee Peak, it's just about a half hour from North Conway or so, and the terrain is really great. It's I think it's I don't know, it's bigger than most people would think.
Yes.
My kids love Shawnee Peak. Great views of Mount Washington. You're right over the lake. But there's a lot of diversity there. A lot of terrain.
There is. I mean, we offer skiing from obviously the little guys, got a couple of carpets for them, and then through to the my significant other skis every single day that he can, and there's still plenty of stuff to keep him entertained, in the trees and the glades, and just the sight of the groomers on great days are awesome too.
Absolutely, the kids love it. I mentioned, but that's good only because I love it as well. Like we wouldn't go there a lot if it was just the kids' mountain and they were the only ones who got anything out of it. But it's a great family mountain because you'll find something for everyone. And actually, Shawnee Peak is, I think, the place where I finally learned that my kid skis better than me, and I could not keep up with him.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, it does. You're supposed to give me some sort of encouragement, like, oh no,
it'll be great.
Don't
just
you still
push
got
them
it,
down,
Chris.
and then that way you'll beat them.
Yeah, it's come to that.
Right.
So you guys also have great event. Well, before you even get to the events, night skiing all week.
Night skiing all week, up until 9 o'clock. So vacation week, holiday hours are in place, so 8:30 till 9 through the 1st. I can't remember which day of the week that is. It all rolls in together.
Monday. Is the first, yep.
So and then holiday rates apply as well. So it's a we're the skiing till 9.
Yeah, fantastic. And events going on, including a big one tonight.
We do have a big one tonight. It's Winterfest, so we will be celebrating the winter season. We have a DJ in Blizzard's Pub, which looks out over the main slopes. And then tonight at 7:30, we have a torchlight parade, which is a bunch of our ski instructors. They hold flares and they create this big snake that comes down the trail that you can see from Blizzard's Pub, and then a fireworks show kicks off immediately after at 7:30. So
very cool.
It's a night which is very popular. A lot of people come out to to see the fireworks. And it's going to be a beautiful, clear night for it, so it'll be great.
It will be beautiful. Good night for it, and just a celebration of winter and kicking off kind
It's
of
a
the
lot of
festive
fun because
season.
a lot of people come into town, and they come into town especially for this event. You know, they're arriving from Massachusetts and everything, so it's a cool way to meet all your friends again.
That's awesome. And I was looking ahead on your events calendar, and you've got fun events on a weekly basis. Like you have movie nights and different après-ski events. Tell me a little bit about those.
We have pretty much, there's an après-ski every weekend night or every holiday night, some sort of live entertainment in Blizzard's Pub, hand in hand with some sort of bar party, which is always good. They usually kick off around 4:30 and go through to about 7:30. We have movie nights for the kids on Friday. That's when they all 4 to 10-year-olds get together over at the Sugar House. We play a movie for them, and we give them pizza and popcorn. It's a good time for them to all just take a couple of hours off, and Mum and Dad can also do the same thing.
That's awesome.
So that's cool. And then what was the other thing that you asked me about?
I think movie, just that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
okay.
Movie night. And I also saw coming up you have lots of demo days.
We do have a lot of demo days. We have Lucid tomorrow. We have Liberty on Friday, and Parlor is actually coming up to do an après-ski on Thursday night. So.
Very cool.
Yes, it'd be cool. Do some tuning with them.
Yeah, that's nice because you can. This is a good time to do it. The snow is great, but you can test out some new skis and kind of like a test drive of a car.
Yeah, absolutely.
Except they're on
And
skis.
the different skis are people don't really realize, but they do make a big change to how you ski and how you feel as a skier. So and it's really fun. It's all free of charge. People don't really realize that. So you can come and try something out and take it for a run for an hour or so, and then come back and change it for something else if you wanted to.
Awesome, very cool. Anything else we forgot?
We're 80 this year.
And you don't look a day over
How old, Chris?
21 for sure. I would card you.
Oh, thank you. So we're 80 this year. We'll be celebrating on January 20th with a big evening, dinners and more fireworks, that kind of a thing.
Wow.
But being 80 is pretty cool.
What's the date of that? January
20th.
20th. So make sure you're at Shawnee Peak for their big 80th celebration. That'll be fantastic. Do you remember all 80 of those years?
Oh, all 80. Yeah, right from the beginning.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and we'll have to have you on again to get more updates on the 80th season as it progresses.
Yeah, well, thanks for having us.
Any parting words?
Enjoy the skiing this week. It's going to be great.
All right. Rachel Wilkinson from Shawnee Peak, nearby Bridgeton, Maine, just about a half hour from North Conway. Head east on Route 302, and you'll run right by it. We will take a quick break and be back with more on White Mountains Today.